wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6-year-old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers, 4 to 6 weights, worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rex always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another evening of Cordell Blue Devil football. I'm Mike Sutherland, along with Dudley Simmons here. Simpson, excuse me.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I've messed everybody's name up. Huddled up in the middle of the field are the captains for the Comets and the captains for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils, I believe, won the toss.
Yes.
And deferred to the second half.
And the captains for the Hinton Comets, you'll have number 10, Cason Douglas, number 14, Denton Dallenberg, and number 70, Aaron Gonzalez. And the captains for your Cordell Blue Devils will be number 12, Kobe Rivera,
32, Paxton Schweitzer, 50, James Ivy, and 5, Drayton Maddox.
You bet. So they've done their job, and so we get to have the choice. And a nice night. We had the helicopter bring in the game ball tonight for tonight's ball game, so we appreciate the helicopter crew for bringing that in. So to honor Sass Balzer tonight, and good effort. It's kind of a pink night here tonight. For the flag girls have pink, the players there's pink ribbons for the football team to come in, and a lot of people wearing their white T-shirts with a pink logo on it. So big night here at Cordell Blue Devils as Cordell hosts the Hinton Comets.
Here are 30 seconds left before game time. Here come the Blue Devils through the banner and through the ribbons, coming into their own sideline. Blue Devils coming off their first win of the season off in Sayre, America, winning that one 27-13. Big game for several of the young men there. Coming in tonight facing Hinton at 0-5, who have played a couple of tough games, but kind of in our same situation, have been pretty competitive throughout most of their games, just haven't been able to quite pull off a few of the wins.
You bet. They've had good games against Walters, losing 42-14. They played Thomas week 2 of the season and lost that one 24-6. They played O'Keene on week 3 and lost that one 26-6. Then 2 weeks ago they played Hobart, and Hobart thumped them 54-22. And then last week they played Merritt and lost that one 7-0.
Yeah, and here we are tonight getting ready for the kickoff. Fans still on the field, drifting away from the Spirit Line. Great evening for football. Upper 70s, right at about 80 degrees. Looking at the flag, it's blowing not stiffly, but there's a pretty good wind out of the south. And Blue Devils will be defending the west goal, it looks like. And Hinton getting ready to kick. Back deep for the Blue Devils, number 5, Drayton Maddox, number 1, Dane Corbin, and number 9, Alex Grissom, who had a big game last year, had a 102-yard
I gave him credit for 100 right there, but I saw in the paper said 102. He was deep in the end zone, and this young man, they said he found a higher gear that he's never found before, but he did a great job. I thought he was going to run out of gas down about the 30-yard line. He kicked it in gear, got to the end zone, and the Blue Devils had another touchdown.
Official stats will only give him 100. You're correct there, but we all know where he ran from.
Yeah, he was in the end zone, made a great interception, and then I was laughing, and I shouldn't have been laughing. I couldn't have done what he did, but after the touchdown, after the celebration, he came out to about the 10-yard line, had his hands on his knees and breathing hard. He deserved a little break right there. Great job there.
And we're off. Kicking for, there's a pooch kick over to the right, fielded and dropped, picked up and returned. Right there, right around the 37. I'm going to give him the 37-yard line. Short man received the kick there, and evidently not wanting to kick to Alex or Dane or Drayton. It's a short kick to the sideline. Blue Devils begin this drive on the 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line. Number 9, Denver Dallenberg for the Comets, kicking that one. Blue Devils come to the line. Been experimenting with our offensive formations here lately. Here we are in a wishbone-style formation. Everybody in tight. Paxton Schweitzer leads the way at fullback. Hand off to the right side. The Colby Rivera spins and twists for about a 3-yard gain, up to about a 2-yard gain, up to about the 39-yard line, where he's met by a couple of Comets on the outside. everything in tight, everybody within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, and nobody spread out. There's no gaps in the middle there. You're gonna have to move your man tonight.
You kind of got away from that spread offense, but this tight formation, whether it's a wishbone or whatever, just regular formation, works real well. Hand off to Paxton Schweitzer right up the middle.
Dive play good for another 2 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and a long 5.
Yep, they give him the 41-yard line on that dive play over the middle, and they were talking about Paxton did a good job, Kobe Rivera did a great job, Drayton Maddox, super job. They've all done good working back there as long as they follow their assignments, doing a good job.
Yes, sir. Here we go. I break the huddle. Center comes to the line first. Blue Devils come out. You have one wide to the right. Kobe Rivera lined up at tight end. Paxton Schweitzer in motion. And the guy standing on the far sideline is going to throw a flag, call a false start.
Little procedure penalty, and that'll back him up 5 yards from that point.
That's going to bring up 3rd and just over 10.
Yeah, the original line of scrimmage had been 37. That should be at the 36-yard line, and that's where we'll start here.
Here we go. So third and about 11 after the penalty. Blue Devils come out, same looking formation. Kobe Rivera comes down to tight end on the right. Alex Grissom out wide out to the right. Schweitzer in formation. Maddox back to pass, getting a little pressure, rolls, has a man. Rivera's across the field. He's across the 40, down to the 30, across the 25-yard line. That'll be enough for a Blue Devil first down right around. They're going to call him out of bounds about the Comet 28-yard line.
Super pass right there, and Kobe Rivera, when you get him a little daylight, he's going to move it on down the field. First down for the Cordell Blue Devils.
Yeah, they roll. Rivera came all the way across the formation, all the way across the field in his route. And Maddox rolled to his left and finds Rivera running away from the defenders. And nice pitch and catch there. 1st and 10 Blue Devils on the Hinton Comet 28-yard line. Pitch out to Dane Corbin trying to catch the corner here. Not quite able to get there, but able to get up to the 26-yard line.
You got to love it. Everybody went motion left, and the pitch to the right. He tried to get the corner. He might have got a yard. Are you going to give him a yard or maybe 2? They're going to give him 2.
I'll give him 2 yards on the play. Good defense there by the Hinton Comets.
You give him the corner, and he's got wheels. He can put them on down the field, given the opportunity here.
10 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Game just started. First possession for the Blue Devils. Ball on the 26-yard line of the Hinton Comets. Blue Devils moving east. Tight formation, wishbone style formation. Everything in tight. Hand off to Dane Corbin to the left side. Finds a hole and then finds a tackler almost immediately. Our blocker out there, lead blocker out there, kind of whiffed on the block, and Dane may have something to say to him back in the huddle. Hey, that you're supposed to block that guy. He caught that one helmet right in the breadbasket. He may not be breathing real well right now. 3rd and 8. 9:20 remaining in the first quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Blue Devils. Drayton Maddox getting the call from the sideline. Hinton Comets look to be just kind of sizing them up eyeball for eyeball. Fairly decent-sized group of young men up front.
That's what Coach was saying. They got good size and speed. They match up real well with Cordell.
Hand off to the right side, straight up the middle. Good hard running by Kobe Rivera. He's stacked up about the 21, and that's going to bring up 4th down and manageable.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up about 4th and a long 4. So Blue Devils obviously setting up for 2-down territory on that play. 4th and we'll call it 4.5, 4 and 3, somewhere in there.
3, yeah. Long 3.
Well, if you're looking at the down markers, it looks about 4, and look at the ball, it's like you said, look about 3.
Yeah, and where the official line judge stood, I thought, well, that's going to be at the 21. It's just outside the 21-yard line. And
I bet we get a go-on-2 play here. Yep. And we tried to go on 2. Nobody moved. Blue Devils going to call a timeout. That's going to be timeout, Cordell Blue Devils. We'll come back right after these messages.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
see. Okay, we're back now. Players are still away on timeout. 30 seconds left. Something Cordell community has decided to do today is honor Sass Balzer and join with her in her battle against cancer. And so thank you so much, everybody, coming out tonight and supporting her and this endeavor. There were some things going on last week over at Mike's Meats that were there in her honor and for her benefit. So just as you... before you go to sleep tonight, whisper a prayer or two for her and her family, and it'll all be greatly appreciated. Blue Devils come to the line. Dudley, it looks like 4th and 3 to me now. So they got the down market situated. Straight dive up the middle. No one blocked somebody, and it is dropped for a loss on the play. Back to the 24-yard line. Turnover on downs. Hinton Comets will have the football.
Yeah, Kobe Rivera's a ball carrier, but he got hit about the same time he touched the ball first time, and so that'll give Hinton the ball on their own 24 with 8:14 to go in this first period of play. No score in the contest.
Hinton comes to the line, 2 wide to the left, 2 wide out to the right. Well, 1 wide to the right. Quarterback's a sizable young man there. Number 14 is Denton Dallenberg. There's a Denver Dallenberg and a Denton Dallenberg lined up in the I formation. They're going to run straight downhill at us. Hand off to the tailback. Number 9 gets the handoff and is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe they're going to give him a yard on. Maybe they're going to give him 2 yards. It sure didn't look like he ran that far to me on the spot. Blue Devils come up on the stop on the right side there. Carson Nickel involved in the stop. 2nd down and 8 for the Comets. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Running backs in the I formation right now for the Comets. Come straight to the line. Dallenberg barking out his signals. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Gets the snap off. It's going to be a quick pass out to the right, little screen, and it is met immediately by the Blue Devil defense on the left side. Alex Grissom comes up off the bottom of the pile, as well as James Ivey, and that's going to bring up 3rd and I'm going to call it 6.5, 7 yards for the Hinton Comets. That's good down in distance if you're the Blue Devils.
You bet. Good job right there defending. And what I love, I was watching Carson Nickel on the far side. He jumped up, almost knocked that pass away. He'll get one before the night's over.
Now, if he's careless with it, and Carson's right there, Johnny on the spot. Same formation for Hinton Comets, and he busts up the middle of the line. Well, it's going to be awful close to a 1st down. He handed off to the right side, and they're going to give him the 1st down.
You bet. The nose of the ball will touch the 35-yard line, so Hinton Comets will have their first down of the ball game. So
6:50 remaining in the first quarter, 0-0 in this one. Hinton Comets up to the line. 1 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Quarterback under center, 2 running backs in the I, and you're going to see a whole lot of that from them tonight. It's going to be a fake pitch, and he is eaten alive at the line of scrimmage. Nobody fooled.
Drayton, that was his assignment, and he got him just before he could finish his fake pitch right there.
Yeah, it's a design quarterback draw where he fakes the pitch to the right to move the defense, and then he tucks it away and cuts back up the middle through what's supposed to be a big hole. But Drayton Maddox kept his assignment, and he might have gotten the length of a football, but I think the 2 guys on the sidelines are just too hefty to stand too close together. That's what I think.
They were standing there short of the 35. Now it's just on the other side of the 35. So, like I said, length of a football gain.
2 wide to the left, straight dive play again. Has a little bit of a hole, squeezes through for about a 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and manageable again for the Comets. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 5. We'll call it from here. Adam Gonzalez into the game now. A little bit more beef right there in the middle. A little harder to move. Number 65 comes out of the game for the Blue Devils. What number do you have?
Dylan Schultz.
Dylan Schultz. Stoltz.
Yeah.
Okay, Stoltz, yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. 2 wide to the left for the Comets. 1 wide out to the right. Running backs lined up in the I formation. Quarterback under center. 3rd and the long 5, we'll call it. And his handoff straight again. Didn't have a hole and is chased out to the outside. After a gain of 1, is going to bring up 4th down. And we'll call it 5. 4th and 5. We'll see what the Comets decide to do here on their own, roughly their own 40-yard line. It's going to be about the 40, 41.
Yep.
Looks like the punt team is coming out. Dane Corbin will go back to receive the punt. 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. No score. Not a stiff wind, but some wind out there makes it a little difficult to field.
Good breeze out of the south. Last night is a good breeze out of the north at this time of the evening.
It was really nice this time last night. High snap, high slow snap. If we'd have put the rush on that one, we'd have probably blocked it, and the ball is kicked out of bounds. Let's see. Mr. Whitehat is going to. The other guy's going to need to come back a lot, and that's right about. Blue Devils are going to take over right about where they did the last time, right at the 36-yard line. We're going to stay here. Everybody's huddled up and almost ready to go. 4:30 remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils on their own 37-yard line. In fact. Is that not where they started the last drive?
That's where we started the first drive of the game. So Cordell's second possession right here. Let's see if we can capitalize on it a little bit tonight.
All right, then. Here we go. 1st and 10 Blue Devils, tight formation. Wishbone. Maddox under center. Straight ahead with Maddox. Who's going to lean forward and for about a 2.5, 3-yard gain. We'll call it 2.5. And brings up 2nd down and about 8 from the Blue Devil 39-yard line. Maddox looking for signals to the sideline. Everybody within just a few yards of the sideline. This is what they call, 3 yards in a cloud of dust is what you're trying to get out of this. Wishbone formation. Blue Devils up under center now. Going to be a fake handoff pitch. The option pitch to Rivera, and he's turned inside. 45. Met at about the 45-yard line. And a helmet's loose on the ground. A Comet helmet running loose down there, and he's going to have to exit the field for a play. Number 40 on the defense for the Comets is going to be Dagan Bowling.
Yeah, Dagan Bowling.
Dagan Bowling. It'll be 3rd and short for the Blue Devils, just beyond the 45, not quite the 46. Manageable down here. Decent run on the play. Decent gain. Dane Corbin had the lead block, and he turned his man, bounced his man to the outside, and the run bounced back to the inside. Straight up the middle to Paxton Schweitzer, and he's brought down. Whoo, that's going to be awful close. I'm thinking they're going to mark him short there, and they got him up 4th down and about less than 1 on the play. They're just hitting him at the knees. They're not trying to take him out up top. So I'm not a gambling man, but since we're betting with house money, I'm betting the Blue Devils are going to go for it.
Let's go for it. Why not?
Well, I just lost all the house money. There it is.
fourth and a crappie right here, and we're going to punt it away. So.
Yeah. Well, we are on our own side of the field, so it's all forgiven. Maddox back to punt. Good snap. He rolls to the right, looking for an opportunity there, and well covered by Hinton. Ball bounces at the 26 and is downed after it bounces straight across the field. It's down at the 27. 2:24 remaining in the first quarter. You're listening to 107thezone.com. We'll be back after these commercial breaks. You can find us on oksports.tv, at Facebook. You can find us at 107 The Zone. We'll be right back.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
All right, we're back and everybody's lined up, ready to play some football. 1st and 10 for the Comets. Got a tight end in motion. And they're going to dive right off the right guard, and that is going to be for a minimum gain of about, they're going to give him, they gave him a lot of yards for that. They gave him 3 yards when it looked like he didn't go very much beyond the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 7 for the Comets.
He fell forward a long ways.
I guess so. Let's see. Be kind of the style, if you were just giving it the eyeball test in more months, this would be the style of play you would see with this Hinton Comet team, just kind of straightforward and punch you in the mouth all night long. I'm going to go same formation, going to run the pitch play instead of the dive, and he's going to cut back and gain some yards up to about the 41. About a 10-yard gain on the play. Good cutback run by Denver Dallenberg.
Yeah, good tackle by Kobe Rivera. He had to chase him down from behind but they're going to move the chains on him.
There we go. First down. That's their second first down of the night. 1:36 remaining in the first quarter. No score in this one. 2 wide to the left for the Comets, 1 wide to the right. Two lined up in the backfield in the I formation behind the quarterback. Hand off to the left side, and he's got a little bit of hole, but brought down by Paxton Schweitzer. Looked like that one was going to go for a little further. Schweitzer reached around his defender and drug him down from behind after a 6-yard gain. Second down and 4.
I think he thought he was going to go a little further too, and Paxton surprised him from behind and rolled him up big time.
Well, I was watching it. He surprised me as well. I mean, it looked like he had a nice lane to this left side, and Schweitzer closed it down pretty good for him. 1 wide to the right, 2 wide to the right for the Comets. Down number 14's calling snaps, Denton Dallenberg. Lined up under center. Coming straight ahead, right down the pipe. Had a hole, and Schweitzer meets it again after about a 3-yard gain. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Comets. 31 seconds remaining. I'm wondering if they're going to get the clock started. They'll have to run one. 31 seconds remaining here in the first quarter remaining. And they're winding the play clock, so they'll have to snap the ball one more time in this quarter. 2 wide to the right for the Comets. Denton Dallenberg under center for the Comets. 2 backs in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback, straight up the middle. Has a good hole. Ooh, cut down at the knees after an 8-yard gain. Colby Rivera there for the tackle. And that should end the first quarter. With this one tied at 0. Hinton on the drive on the Blue Devil 41. You're listening to 107 The Zone. You can find us at oksports.tv for a live stream. You can also find us on Facebook at 107 The Zone. We'll be right back.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Visay, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
All right, we've switched ends of the field here. Comets now heading east. Blue Devils defending the goal. It's 2nd and 3 Comets from the Blue Devil 41.
They've got to get to the Blue Devil 39 for a first down on this effort.
So we have 2 lined up wide to the left for the Comets. I formation in the backfield, quarterback under center. Blue Devils creep up to the line of scrimmage, has a line to gain there, and it looks like he's going to get the first down, but is met very shortly after that. It's going to be Comet first down at about the 37-yard line. Now it looks like they're going to be content to chip away 3, 4, 5 yards here at a time. And if it's not broke, don't fix it.
You bet. And I know I was talking with the coaches earlier, and they said they run dive play left, right, whatever. If you can control the dive play, you can control the Hinton Comets.
And right now, their boys have eaten more biscuits over the years than our boys have up on that front line. If you look across there, you have Adam Gonzalez, and he's fair size. And then everybody else for a defensive lineman is a little bit undersized.
But they're fast.
They're fast. Same formation. Oh, ball's on the ground, and it's come loose there, and the quarterback falls back on it. That'll help you out some.
Yeah, that'll back you up a little bit.
It looks like he lost about 1.5 yards on the play, which when you start getting a basic offense that depends on 3 and 4 yards per carry per play, and you put them in a long down and distance, they have to do something else. So anytime you get something like that, it's good for the defense. Second down and 11, a long 11 for the Comets. Too wide to the left. Running backs in formation, pitch to the left, trying to catch the edge, and he's not going to quite. Oh, he caught the edge. Aiden Zangi was there for the play, but couldn't quite make the tackle. Catches the edge and gets ahead to. It's about a 5-yard gain, but since it was 2nd and 11, it's going to be 3rd down and 6. I'm going to get. What do you think there? Yeah. Though David Thane agrees with me over there on the PA system.
Well, he's listening. That's the only way he knows what to do right here. So
there we go.
If you're smart, you listen to us.
Yeah, 3rd down and 6. Blue Devils trying to end this drive now. In the college football arena we're in, as far as Class A football goes, nobody has a field goal kicker this good. This is going to be 2-down territory. 2 wide to the right, 2 in the backfield, quarterback under center. He's that screen pass again, corralled really well by the Blue Devils, and the ball came loose. And Blue Devils recover.
Good job. Raiden Cooney in on the initial hit right there. Did a great job at the 38-yard line. And then the ball came out, and it's Cordell ball.
Yeah, he was on his way to the ground and was hit by another Blue Devil and came loose behind him. And the Blue Devils fell, and I didn't get to see who got the recovery. But there was a pile of about 5 or 6 of them there. Good team defense on the stop. Good team defense on the recovery. Blue Devils have 1st and 10. Don't tell me we're at the 37-yard line again. Oh, no, 33. At the 33-yard line.
Thank you.
Yeah. 10:42 remaining in the first half. This one's at zeros. Blue Devils come out of the wishbone formation. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. There's a good pitch to Corbin, who could get the corner here. Finds his way around the edge. Looks like he may have rumbled for about 11 yards. It's going to be real close to that down marker. Where did they spot him at? They're spotting him at about the 41-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and short. It's hard to tell when they go out of bounds by the down markers, because those down marker guys are pretty crafty.
They're pretty crafty. They got out of the way. They saw it coming.
So. Yeah, they see it coming, and they duck and dodge and get up out of the way. 2nd down and 1 for the Blue Devils. Same formation, ace formation, 1 wide out to each side, 1 single back in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Corbin. He's going to try to catch this edge this time. He gets the necessary yardage, jukes and jives a little bit across the 50 to the Hinton Comet 49-yard line.
1st down for the Cordell Blue Devils. 1st down number 2 for Cordell.
10:28 remaining in the half. Blue Devils moving the football right now in Comet territory. They've come out of the shotgun formation, the wishbone formation, spread them out just a little bit, finding a few running lanes right now. 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 1 wide to the left, single back in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Drayton Maddox cuts it back up the middle for a short gain, and that's going to be about I'm going to call it 2 yards.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to give them more than that, it looks like. They're going to give them about 3. What do you think? I
think
the
49 to inside the 48, almost the 47, so I'll give him 2 on that one.
We'll give him 2. 10 even remaining in the first quarter. 2nd down and about, Dudley over here, the pessimist, he's going to call it 8. I'm optimistic. It's 7 here.
Okay. Stretch them steps out.
That's right. Stretch them out just a little bit. Blue Devils drop back to pass. Maddox now rolling, finds a man over the middle while being brought to the ground. Paxton Schweitzer ran his route, turned around, and sat down and waited.
That's first down, Cordell.
Yeah, another 1st down. We had a snap in the shotgun, and Maddox was under heavy pressure and was about to be brought down for a loss, and finds Schweitzer for a 1st down. Ball on about the 38.5-yard line. Blue Devil 1st down. Back to the same formation. Looking to go on to. You got 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. And timeout, Blue Devils, and we'll go to commercial break. You can find us on oksports.tv, 107thezone.com, and on Facebook you can find us on 107 The Zone.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All right, we're back with the Blue Devil first down on the Hinton Comet 38-yard line. Second time we've crossed midfield this evening. Got down to about this far and were held up short the last go-round. First and 10, one wide to the left, one wide to the right. Single back in the backfield, running an option play. Maddox cuts it back inside for about a gain of 3. Hinton's defending that option really well, and he's faking that pitch and cutting it back inside. We'll call it a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8, somewhere in that range. We'll call it 2nd and 8. I'm not going to be as optimistic this go around.
That's okay. Want to remind everybody tomorrow's Red River Shootout downtown Cordell on the Square. You're going to have all kinds of good stuff going on with big screen TV. The Cordell Band will be there at 10 o'clock, and we'll talk more about that after this play.
One man wide to the left and right for the Blue Devils. Single back in the backfield with Maddox in the shotgun. A little screen back to the right side, and Grissom has it and is slung forward to just about the 30-yard line. They're going to mark him just short at the 30. Going to bring up 3rd down and short for the Blue Devils.
You gotta love the look. He looked it off to the left side and then went back to the right side and got the defenders kind of hung out to dry there for a minute down to the 31-yard line.
Well, if the theory is if you can't physically move them because of size, you at least slow them down by misdirection and different things like that. And 3rd down and 2 for the Blue Devils. One wide left, one wide right. Single back in the backfield. Coming straight behind the lead blocker, and he bounces it to the left. Maddox may have some room here, and he bounces it down to about the 16-yard line. No flags on the play. That's enough for a Blue Devil first down.
Left side, turned the corner, put the wheels down, and good run for Drayton Maddox.
The lead blocker went straight up the middle, and he leaned in behind him and then put his right foot in the ground real hard and bounced to the left and found him a nice running lane out there. One wide left, one wide right for the Blue Devils. Single back in the backfield with Maddox. They're going to fling that pass to the right again to Grissom. Grissom's got a man to beat. Couldn't quite get away from him, but still dragging tacklers for about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and I gave him 5. They gave him 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5.
You bet. Down to the 12-yard line. So
he couldn't quite shake that tackler.
If he shakes that, he's going to go a long ways. So.
Tell you what he's going to do. He's going to need to come over to the sideline and get some butter from the concession stand and rub down his uniform a little bit, make him a little more slippery out there. 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Devils inside the red zone here. They're at about the Comet, we'll call it 11 and a half. 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils. This formation's worked pretty well for them. They're going to run this ball batted down at the line. They were running this slant pattern over to Carson Nickel. Ball was batted down at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5, 2-down territory again.
Yeah, one of the big linemen right there stood up and slapped that one away. Just fortunate for Hinton to do that, unfortunate for Cordell for it to have it happen. So.
Here we go. Blue Devils looking to the sideline for the play call. 3rd and 5. One wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Now they're going to run a trips right out there. Bunch formation. And they're going to roll that direction, throw underneath. And I can't tell who it is, but it's a 1st down for the Blue Devils. It's on the far side of the field.
Inside the 5 at about the 4.5-yard line.
That was Kobe Rivera on the reception and the 1st down scamper. And David Thane said it the best over the PA here. 1st and goal from the Hinton. Well, it's not quite the 4, but we'll go with 4. Blue Devil football here, running straight ahead, looking to the left. Maddox has a little bit of a lane. Can he get the corner? Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Good job there. 6:55 left in this first half of play. And Drayton takes it in the end zone on the left side for the first score of the night. Cordell leads 6-0.
All right, then. That same play we saw a little bit earlier in the drive, the lead blocker will go straight into the line like a quarterback keeper up the middle, and Maddox will read the play to where the hole opens up. It opened up to the left, and he scampers out to the left side. Parker Johnson in. Oh, that's Raiden Keeney this go-around. Snap. Kick is up. Good-looking kick. And it is good. Blue Devils lead this one with 6:55 to go in the half, 7-0. You're listening to 107 The Zone. You can find us live stream at oksports.tv, and at Facebook you can find us at 107 The Zone.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
All right. We're back. Blue Devils started that drive, I believe, on the 33-yard line. Takes it all the way home with a Drayton Maddox run around the left side. 4-yard touchdown run gives the Blue Devils a 7-0 lead in this one.
Yep, they ran 11 plays in 67 yards, ran a little over 4 minutes off the clock. Super effort by the Cordell Blue Devils.
Several third down conversions on that drive, and, Dudley and I were talking at the break. The extra point looked really good.
Yeah.
And it looked like we did it on purpose, and I don't mean that sarcastically. It's just
Braden's been the holder of the first 5 ball games for the extra points, and tonight he did the kicking, so we got a couple of kickers right here.
Well, Class 8 football isn't exactly known for grooming a lot of kickers. And so when you
Hinton used to have a great one. I mean, he could kick it long, long ways.
Cochran on the kickoff. Short is going to be fielded about the 16-yard line. Number 40 coming up the middle and runs into a wall of Blue Devils. Paxton Schweitzer leading the way right there. And Hinton will get the ball starting on right at their, see 28. Where they end up. It looks like the 28-yard line with 6:48 remaining in the half. What's kind of nice about two teams that run the football a lot, the games get over quicker.
You keep that clock running. That's what we like to see here.
I called the junior high game Monday night. And
how'd that one go?
Well, we lost it at the last play of the game, 34-28, but we flung the ball around quite a bit, and so did they, and the officials stopped the clock for everything, and it took a little while. Squirrely looking formation here for the Comets, and that's the best way I could describe it, friends. The ball comes loose. I think he's going to be marked down, though, before the ball came loose, and it's going to be 2nd down and 5. They had 2 running backs lined up to the right, even with the quarterback, brought a tight end in motion and had a wide out wide to the right. And now they're going to do it again to the left, it looks like. Or they're going to want to talk about it. Nope, that looks like that's an official timeout, and he's saying the timeout is on him.
Yeah. Well, James Ivey was in on that tackle. You said the ball came loose, but his already down.
Yeah.
James Ivey was there. He's going to make it happen for Cordell.
Yeah. Here we go. Looks like 2 wide to the right for the Comets, 1 wide to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback lined up to his left. Looks like an old-school T formation. And I know they don't do that anymore, but that's what it looks like. Hands it off, a jet sweep, and he is brought down. Who is that over there? Aiden Zangy refused to be blocked and bit the guy's ankles to death and brought him down to the ground. That's all he could get a hold of because he was being blocked, but he stuck with his assignment. Brings the running back down after about a yard gain. Great play there by Zangy hanging on.
Yeah, he bit him on the ankles and hung on.
Yeah, just hung on.
He's playing bulldog right there. Yeah. Said, I've got you all the way here.
Right then. Comets come back. Let's see if they come back to that same formation. They go back to their I formation, 2 wide to the right. And quarterback under center. I bet they come right off this right side. They come off the left side, and after a good run, almost broke through there, and he's brought down again by Zangy, and that's enough for a Hinton first down.
Yeah, that's Denver Dallenberg. They said that they run downhill. If you can stop the run, you've got it made here. So.
Yeah, and I think if any of you guys are at home and you're still cooking, if you'll make a big pan of biscuits and some gravy, we can help our boys out tonight. We're a little bit light on that front line from time to time.
They don't know they're light.
They don't feel like they're light, but
they play big, they play hard, and they'll do it all right here.
Too wide to the right, I formation for the Comets. And there's a snap coming right off that left side again, and he's tripped up and brought down just shy of the Comet 45. They might actually give him the 45. Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him right on the 45. Yeah. Second down and about 6 for the Comets. 4:34 remaining in the half. Blue Devils have played well so far on defense and haven't given anything up, and hopefully that's not the jinx. Haven't given anything big up. Too wide to the right for the Blue Devils. 4:20 remaining in the half. Excuse me, 2 wide to the right for the Comets, 1 wide to the left. Running back's in an offset and power I style formation. Going to pitch it to the left to number 9. He's got some room to the left side and is met by Paxton Schweitzer and bulldogged out of bounds after a first down. Going to be first down at the 47 of the Blue Devils for the Comets.
That'll be Hinton's 6th first down of the ball game. Cordell has 5, but Cordell leads 7-0 here with just about 4 minutes left in this first half.
Yeah, dead even 4 once they get the clock going again. Play clock's up and running. Since he ran out of bounds, game clock is stopped. 2 to the right for the Hinton Comets, 1 out to the left. Running backs lined up in an I formation. Quarterback under center. He's going to dive straight up the middle, and he is going to be spotted at about the 42-yard line. About a 4 or 5 yard gain there. Maybe they're going to move him closer to the 41, so about a 6-yard gain. Starting to speed up their pace a little bit with 3:45 remaining in the half. Blue Devils trying to hang tough, trying to prevent the score before the half. Little switching in formation and alignment. They moved their left tackle to right tackle. 2 wide to the right, quarterback under center. 1 wide to the left, running backs in the I. Fake pitch, and they come back to that play, and the assignment was still being maintained. And that is number 75. That is going to be Guzman, Andrew Guzman on the play.
Good job right there, and he was helped out by Aiden Zangy also.
Yeah, it's a misdirection, and if you follow the pitch, that leaves the backside wide open. And so far, both times the Comets have run that play tonight, the Blue Devil defense has stayed home and maintained their assignment. Now clock under 3 minutes at 2:50. 3rd down and 5 for the Comets. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. And somebody was in motion when the ball was snapped, and it didn't get called. Matter of fact, he was looking right at the official. That should have been a motion penalty, but never mind. What are we going to have here? We're going to mark him short of the line to gain. So it's going to be about 4th and 1 from the 41, 42-yard line.
Yeah,
excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong side of the ball. Yeah, the 37-yard line. Excuse me. I'm on the wrong side of the 40.
So he's at about the 38 and has to get to the 37. So
I think they'll probably snap this ball. Yep, right there. Ran it right up the middle. Quarterback keeper right off the center's behind, and he gets down to the 30, we'll call it 34-yard line. 2 minutes remaining. I'm going to reset the chains, rather. Comets have all 3 of their timeouts remaining, so with 2 minutes remaining here, Blue Devils need to stop. Leading this one 7-0. Comets looking to the sideline. I'm being willing to bet in the next play or two you're going to see this ball go in the air or some kind of jet sweep. 1 wide to the left, two wide to the left, 1 wide to the right for the Comets. Going to dive right up the middle, and he is stacked up right at the 31-yard line. 1:38 remaining in the half. And let's see if they're going to call this timeout yet. No, not yet. 30, right, just shy of the 30. If that was a fatter 30-yard line, it'd be the 30. It's just a little shy.
If the stripe was wider, you'd have it made there. So
there we go. We have 2 wide to the left for the Comets, 1 wide to the right. Running backs lined up next to the quarterback, bringing along the sweep, and there's that jet sweep. Cut back, and that was the wrong move because there was a linebacker waiting for him there, and that's going to bring up a long 3rd down play for them.
Next, Alex Grissom does a super job on that one. He read that all the way, and he had him. Timeout on the field.
And we'll go to a commercial break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Okay.
All right, we're back, and it is under a minute to go in the half, 57 seconds remaining. Blue Devils 7, Hinton Comets 0. Hinton on the drive has the ball on the right about the 26-yard line of the Blue Devils. They started this drive back in their own territory after the kickoff and have methodically moved down. Great play by Alex Grissom plugging the hole on that last play to bring up a 3rd down and about 2. And 1 wide to the right for the Comets, and an unbalanced right side. Now they bring 2 in motion, shift to the left, and they're going to pitch it that direction. And there is the Blue Devils defense tracking it down behind the line of scrimmage. Colby Rivera read it all the way, beat the blocker to the point of attack, and is now 4th and 6 for the Comets with 43 seconds remaining in the half.
Backed them up almost to the 29, inside the 29, outside the 28. Good job. You saw Colby Rivera speeding through there. He had his assignment and did a great job for Cordell.
It's really good that you can do that. Rivera was able to get to the point of attack and trust that if someone cut back to the inside, his players were there, and pursuit was definitely there. If Rivera doesn't get him, there's 2 other guys back there. They're going to fake the jet sweep, going to run the screen to the outside, and he is tackled at the 37-yard line. That'll be a no-go on the 1st down. Turnover on downs, but with 9 seconds remaining, Blue Devils bend but don't break on defense.
Alex Grissom in coverage there made a good contact and made a good tackle at the 27, maybe 28 for no gain.
Yeah, and Blue Devils with 9 seconds remaining, most likely, it's going to be my guess, going to do something very conservative here to get it into halftime.
So that'll be 4th down. I can turn that down, I think.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think that's got it, so.
There we go. Tight formation. Blue Devils bounce out. He's going to roll to the right, and he's going to fling one. Now he's going to eat it. Nope, he escapes. Now, they were going to try to look like they were going to be conservative, but that's going to be the final play of the half. Blue Devils lead this one 7-0 going into halftime. You can find us at 107 The Zone like you're listening now. You can find us live stream at oksports.tv or on Facebook. You can find us at 107 The Zone.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue!
High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
Did you know water heating is the second largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6-year-old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers, 4 to 6 weights, worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rex always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
Welcome back to the Cordell Blue Devil football game. It's halftime for the Cordell Blue Devils and the Hinton Comets. Here at halftime, the Cordell Blue Devils lead the Hinton Comets by a score of 7-0. This has been a pretty hard-fought contest up and down the field both directions. The one stat that's kind of hangs out right here, Hinton has 7 first downs. Cordell has 5 first downs, but Cordell was able to score in the second period of play. Was just under 7 minutes to go in the second period, so it's been a hard-fought ball game from top to bottom. Cordell won the toss in this game, and they elected to defer until they elected to receive and stuff, so they took the ball on the kickoff on their own 37-yard line, ran about seven plays right there, and then turned it over on downs down on the Hinton 24-yard line. They ran about 4 minutes off the clock in that effort. Hinton, on their opening possession, they ran about the same thing. They ran just under 4 minutes off. They ran about 7 plays, and then had to punt the ball away. Cordell next position went 3 and out, kicked it back to Hinton. Then Hinton ran out the first period right there, and then in the second period they ran about 3 plays and fumbled the ball away with 10:42 to go in the first half. So Cordell got the ball back with 10:42 and ran almost 4 minutes off the clock because they marched from their own 33-yard line down and put the ball in the end zone. They ran 11 plays, covered the 67 yards, and put the 6 points up, and then Raiden Cuney kicks the extra points to make it 7-0. Then after that, Hinton ran a good series of downs, ran the ball down, and turned it over on downs at the 28-yard line. Finally, after they'd run 7, 8, 9, 10 plays, and then turned it over on downs, and then Cordell finished out the first half with the ball out at the 26-yard line. So good effort right here, and the Cordell Blue Devils lead the Hinton Comets here at halftime. Like we were talking earlier, that the fact that Hinton and Cordell in the same district, they've got a couple of common opponents. We've both played Thomas, both played O'Keene, and then we've played Merritt. So Hinton comes into this ball game 0-5. Cordell Blue Devils won their game last week at Sayre, and so Cordell is 1-4 and stuff. So there's a lot of life left in this season for both teams right here, as Hinton, after this week, they will face Mangum, then Sayre, Frederick, and Hollis. Going to have to check on that Sayre and Hollis game. That's being played. Sayre and Hollis are playing tonight. Hobart is playing Mangum tonight, so that should be a good ball game as well. I want to remind everybody, tomorrow being the 6th of October, it will be Red River Shootout, downtown Cordell on the square. Come down and enjoy the festivities. They've got stuff going on all day long. 10 o'clock, the Cordell band will be. Do you know if the band is going to march in and play, or just show up on the courthouse lawn and play? Okay, I haven't heard for sure. I didn't get to talk to Mr. Smith, the band director, but sometimes they march in. I know the following week on the 13th they march in the big parade for the Pumpkin Festival, but they may just come and perform downtown. They've done that several times on the courthouse steps. So the band will kick off the Red River Shootout tomorrow at 10 a.m. downtown on the square, so come down and enjoy that one. Then at 11 o'clock, they're going to have a big screen TV downtown in case there's inclement weather, in case it starts to rain or something. They'll be over in the community center right there behind the city offices and have this big screen TV there, so you can watch it outdoors if the weather's nice, indoors if need be right there. So it'll be a great ball game right there on the big screen. And then in the afternoon, they're going to have a cornhole tournament. You can register between 3 and 4, and then they've got all the regulations and lined ups and stuff like that. Anybody can come and enter this thing. I think it's 2-man teams basically, so come downtown and register for that. They're going to have some good prizes and stuff. Then they're going to have a smash a car also. I didn't see a lot about that one, but they'll probably bring a nice car down there, and for a little donation you can put the sledgehammer on it and try to put a ding or dent in that one. There'll be a lot of concession stands. We're going to have a beer garden downtown. There's going to be concession stands. I know Pecan Creek is going to have barbecue special downtown, so there'll be plenty to eat. Stores will be open, shops will be open. Come on down to the Red River Shootout downtown. Some of the portions of the proceeds for this Red River Shootout will go to the Meals on Wheels, which is a great service in downtown Cordell. So come on down and enjoy that. There'll be all kinds. Part of the proceeds will help Meals on Wheels, so it's going for a good cause. You gotta understand. Then there's a street dance tomorrow night from 7 to 10 down there on South Market Street. So going to be a lot of activities downtown all day long. So get out and help that out, so you can help cheer on the Red River Shootout. Then I know that the cross country team will be at Hobart tomorrow for a cross country run and get in as their season starts to wind down. There's a couple more weeks left in the cross country season, so they'll be running in cross country at Hobart tomorrow, and then as soon as they get back, they'll be back downtown to help out on the big Red River Shootout. Monday you can go to the junior high ball game, which will be played here at Cordell, as Mangum comes to town on Monday to make that all possible. And so we will have that event. So you got cross country on Saturday, junior high ball game on Monday. Then a week from tonight, Cordell will be at Frederick for another district matchup right there. So make plans to get out and support these local teams as they continue their season up and down the travel ways as we travel back and forth. So like I said, cross country on Saturday down at Hobart. Then junior high will be planning to have a football game here on Monday night. Then on Friday night next week we will travel down to Frederick for a big district matchup. Then a week from Saturday, like I mentioned, is the Pumpkin Festival. So Pumpkin Festival, Mike got him some popcorn. Good idea. Did you get some butter, or did you give the butter to some of the other players so they'll have that?
I handed it out to the wide receivers from Hinton over there.
Okay, so there'll be Butterfingers and drop the ball, the whole shooting match then. So good idea right there. Just giving a rundown of all the extra things going on. You can also order your pumpkin rolls from any of the band members here. Order them now, and then they'll deliver them right before Thanksgiving. So the band has worked hard. They've had some good events going on, and they should be coming up on competition in another week or so. I'm not sure exactly when their competitions are, but they're just about run out of their season, because they've got another week or two before they get into competition time. And then I want to say a thank you here to our sponsors for making this all possible. Then to have a home ball game like this, there's a lot of things that have to happen for these ball games to be here. We did have the Metaflight crew come in and deliver the game ball to this ball game tonight in honor of Sass Balzer, as she's fighting her issues right there. And so a little prayer for Sass Balzer can go a long ways and help out. So got some of the football players coming out to help in the band also right here, as they got a special deal. Gavin Jasmer is in there, Cameron Cochran's in there, and number 50, James Ivy, is in to help out the band as they continue their marching deal, because like I said, they've had some practices during the week, and then competitions coming up real shortly for the band right here. Want to say also a thank you to we had the Metaflight crew in here bringing the game ball. Then we always have to have an ambulance crew here. That's part of the requirements for that. They volunteer their time to be up here and on duty, so thank you to the ambulance crew. And then if you can see the field right here, so you see it through our eyes, it's still nice and green. Somebody had to come out and chalk this field on Thursday to get it ready for the ball games. The numbers are nice. It's chalked and looks good, mowed, in good shape. When the helicopters came in, you can see a little bit of grass blow up from it being mowed, and the dead grass blew off the field. So the crew that takes care of the field do a good job and do that. So
have you done scores?
No. If you got to do a couple more, and then I've got to say thank you to the press box crew. You got David Thane and his father-in-law running the clock and the down clock, and then Steve Carey is over there running the clock. David Thane's running the microphone right here. And then chain crew with Giblett and Buddy Holman and Schmidt all in there, so we appreciate them. They've been here a long time doing this. So, Mike, you got some score for us?
Well, here at our game here, we have Cordell 7, Hinton 0. Off in Fairview, America. Fairview up on Thomas 13-7. Hobart and Mangum. Mangum leads that one 18-15. Frederick and Morris. Frederick is up on Merritt 7-0. And scrolling down to Sayre at Hollis. Hollis 8, Sayre 6. I'm trying to get some district games through there, and then that's just about it for our district games. Hooker, number 1 Hooker is up 46-0 on Beaver in the second quarter. And there's a reason I guess they're number 1.
Could be. I'll give you some other things to look forward to. Mark your calendar right now. On, like I said, this Saturday is Red River Shootout. Next Saturday is the Pumpkin Festival. Then on October 23rd is the FFA Labor Auction. So come out and have a nice dinner, and then help out the Ag crew, because they put on a good meal and stuff, and I'll let you give that in a second.
Yeah.
And then I just found out today that November 4th is the junior class dinner, so there's some good events coming up in the future, and we'll remind those of you later. What other scores have you got, Mike?
I have Clinton up on
Cash?
No, it's Elgin.
Elgin, okay.
35-0, and it says first quarter score. I don't. That's hard to imagine. That's a whooping in process right there. Elk City trailing Cash 28-7. Weatherford up on Anadarko 12-6.
Okay, good scores from around the area. We appreciate those. Did you have a Sayre and Hollis score on there?
Hollis was 8, Sayre 6.
Okay, that was a good ball game. Then I know I saw where Corn Bible was playing Thackerville tonight. Do you know if they were going to Thackerville or if Thackerville was coming up here?
Is that Class B?
Class B, yeah.
I see here.
8-man, might be C. So I know I always like to get some of those scores if we can get them available, because they play hard. And then Burns Flat and Carnegie tonight. That was going to be a big ball game right there. And you got it. I like Burns Flat, but at the same time, Cordell, one of the Cordell coaches went to Carnegie, and this is the second year down there, so you got to appreciate those efforts too.
C. Let me scroll down. It wasn't in B. Let's go to C here.
Okay, it's probably in C. It could be. So, but the Cordell marching band is performing for us right here, and I know their competition is coming up real soon. I just haven't been able to visit with Director Smith to find out what they're doing. They were going to run a little bit longer halftime because we had the little cheerleaders out here putting on a deal for cancer awareness, and then the flag crew from Cordell is out here as the band is doing this, and they have their pink flags to honor Cancer Awareness Month here in October. So,
closest thing we have is Tipton 14, Mountain View Godebo 0. The Corn Bible Thackerville game, we don't have an update on that score. It's 0-0.
Okay, good from around the area. Let's go back to the station here from a few more of our sponsors. We appreciate them. And you've been listening to Cordell Blue Devil Football right here on 106.9 FM. And the rest of them.
OKSports.tv and Facebook at 107 The Zone.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6 year old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old, bred from 8.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since 1902 and is the oldest state bank in Ouachita County. Sounds like a lot of experience to me. So for experience in banking, state-of-the-art account management services, and quality personal service, visit the folks at Bank of Cordell, member FDIC.
Friends, you'll find a store full of quality gift ideas at Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture in Cordell. Appliances and TVs from LG, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Speed Queen, Best, Catnapper, Bassett, and Ashley Furniture. Bedding from Serta. Now listen, we service everything we sell, and we promise always the lowest possible prices and the absolute best service. Thanks so much for your friendship and your business. Cordell TV, Appliance, and Furniture. It's somewhere in Cordell.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business. providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the clinic pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
From the moment you walk through the door, Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell will delight your senses. We have gift items to please any recipient and new items coming in all the time, along with beautiful flowers and arrangements for every occasion. Our foremost wish is to provide you with quality service and products so we can see you returning through our door again and again. New owners Terry and Donna Jones welcome you to come in anytime and see all of the new additions and the continued traditions at Jack's Flowers and Gifts on the Square in Cordell.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When your doctor prescribes, get that prescription filled at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Professional, courteous service every time. And friends, you're more than just a customer to Jimmy Evetts and staff. You are a friend. Evetts Drug has a great selection of gift ideas, including many OU and OSU items, perfume and lots of fragrances, jewelry, and a whole lot more. Greeting cards, a great selection, and at the best price anywhere. Great folks to do business with. That would be Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell. Come see us.
All right, we're back here. Both teams out from halftime. Blue Devils lead this one 7-0 at begin the second half here. Blue Devils huddled up on the sideline. They'll be kicking. They've received to begin the game. They'll kick to begin the second half. Hinton Comets lined up in their end zone, huddled up. Plenty of time left in this one to get back in. It's only a 7-0 lead. Blue Devils played bend but don't break defense that first half. And Comets... Well, one key part of that first half was during the Comets' drive, their last drive, while the clock's winding down, on a third and short play, Colby Rivera blew up the play to the left side, met the running back 5 yards deep in the backfield, and it went from, instead of being set up for a short fourth down, they set up for a long fourth down and were unable to convert. So Blue Devils got the ball back with 9 seconds, ran the clock out just for the sake of ending the half. So big play there for Rivera. Aiden Zangi on the outside has had several big plays. Paxton Schweitzer in the middle. All Blue Devils have had all in all, Blue Devils a good showing on defense. Drayton Maddox heading up the offense for the Blue Devils, bounces it to the outside for a 4-yard touchdown run with about 6.5 minutes left in the half. And now everybody's lined up. Mr. White Hat says he's ready to go.
Cameron Cochran's your kicker. He said he's ready to kick off for the Cordell Blue Devils.
There we go. So here we should be getting ready. Here we break the huddle.
64, yep.
And
ball's placed on the 40. The Hinton Comets stand just inside their 10-yard line to receive this one.
Punch kick off to the right side of the field. It's going to take a high bounce. Good beneficial bounce for the Blue Devils, and he's going to be drugged down right at the 20. Ball bounced and then took just a high hop, and he almost had to field it like a center fielder, and that gave time for the Blue Devils coverage to get down and make the play.
You got to love it. Shane Perkins is the one that dove in there and tripped him up. Did a good job on his special teams assignment right there.
Outstanding job there.
You bet.
We got 1st and 10 for the Comets on their own. They give them the 20 or the 21. They gave them the 21-yard line.
Yep.
Who is harassing me?
Well, the Hinton Comets get ready for this one, taking their time setting up right here.
2 wide to the left. Running backs in the I formation, quarterback under center for the Comets. Going to be a dive play off the right side. Has a lane straight ahead for, looks like about a 5-yard gain. Maybe a little shorter than that.
Yep, he went motion left and then came back to the right side to make the handoff kind of misdirection for the Hinton Comets.
2nd down and 5 for the Comets. Blue Devil defense have been up to the task tonight. Adam Gonzalez plug in the middle there. He's pushing. Adam's kind of a big fella right there in the middle and having a hard time moving him. 2nd down and 5. 2 wide to the left for the Comets. Running backs in an I formation. Quarterback under the center. They're going to run that same play off to the left again. Has a hole. Another 5 yards, and that's going to be enough for a Comet first down.
Out to about the 33-yard line, so Hinton Comets will have their 8th first down of the ball game.
All right, then. 1st and 10. Blue Devils substitute out on defense. Number 74 comes in for number, is that a 50 or a 6? Let me put my glasses back on. May help.
Number 50 comes out.
Yeah.
James Ivy comes out. So. Take
Here
a
we
little
go.
breather, a well-deserved break right here.
1st and 10, 2 wide to the left for the Comets. Running backs in an offset power I-style formation. Oh, ball on the ground, and we'll see who comes up with it. The quarterback may have come back up with it. That's the 2nd time tonight, though, they've had problems with the snap right there from the get-go.
Yeah, but he fumbled it forward right there.
Fumbled it. Yeah, they're gonna put no gain as far as everything goes. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. That puts them behind the chains, which is good for the Blue Devils. 2nd and 10 for the Comets. 2 wide to the left. 1 wide to the right. No, that's just a big kid standing on the sideline. Never mind.
There you go.
Oh, and we're going to get an offside penalty there.
We might have jumped off sides right there. On that previous play when the quarterback dropped it, Andrew Guzman and Adam Gonzalez were both in there trying to scramble for the ball, so they're doing a good job on their defensive linemen right there.
And plays like that just happen right now. We'll send the coach nuts. You get a 2nd and 10 situation, put them behind the chains, and then lose just a little bit of focus, and you put them right in a 2nd and 5, and now they're back on track.
You know these guys are working hard and anticipating, going, if I can get him this time, I'll make it up for it right here.
Yeah.
But then 5 free yards doesn't help anybody.
No. He faked the pitch and came back to the short man, and he rumbles for about a 6-yard gain down to right just beyond the Comet 45-yard line. 9:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 7-0.
Yeah, Alex Grissom in on the tackle for the Cordell Blue Devils on that effort right there.
And 2 wide to the left for the Comets. Quarterback looking for his signals to the sideline. They haven't split anybody out to that right side, their near side of the field so far this half. Play clock winding down to 10. 2 running backs lined up in the I behind the quarterback, 2 wide to the left. Play clock down to 3. They ran the same play. They faked the pitch and then bring the handoff back to the short man, and it's up the field for right at 7 yards, maybe 8, right here in front of us, in front of the radio press box. Going to bring up 2nd down and short.
And that was Denver Dallenberg again. So.
Yeah, they're faking that pitch with the big action, the big fake, and then dropping it right to the fullback who's up short. 2nd down and we'll call it 2. They didn't give him quite as much as I thought they might. 8:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2 wide to the left. In fact, he's off the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the left. He's going to a deep handoff to the tailback, and he's going to rumble down for about 3 yards. And he's down to the 42 of the Blue Devils. Be another first down for the Comets.
That'll be the Hinton Comets' 10th first down of the ball game.
And there is a player down for the Comets.
Yep.
Official timeout.
Last week we had a couple of guys. It's warm night. It's kind of warm tonight too. I mean, and we had a couple of guys cramp up a little bit. And as warm as it was nice last night, but it got warm again today, and you might see a little bit of a cramp situation again tonight.
It was upper 80s when I was cutting grass this afternoon, and he doesn't look like he's real comfortable. We're going to go ahead and go to a commercial break real quick, and while they tend to him, both teams huddled up on the sideline. You're listening to 107 The Zone. You can find us live stream at oksports.tv, and on Facebook you can find us at 107 The Zone.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team, and that's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Okay, we're back here. Couldn't quite tell the number that they got off the field. They picked him up, and he was assisted off the field on the far side on the bench over there now. We're back into play. 8:35 remaining in the third quarter. Too wide to the left for the Comets. Running back in an I formation, staggered behind the quarterback. Quarterback comes back in, calling his play. Comes up under center. 8:15 remaining. 2 seconds on the play clock. 1 second. There's no time on the play clock, and there's the flag. That's going to be a delay of game penalty on the offense, and they're going to back them up. Took a little too much time coming out of that timeout.
Well, I know I saw the official down here signal the play clock operator to go ahead and start it, and I don't think Hinton realized that they started the play clock, so it kind of hurt them a little bit on that effort.
All right, then. 1st and 15. Let's not give away 5 free yards. Too wide to the left, and now they're going to call a timeout. Coach didn't like what he was looking at. Hinton coach didn't like. They'll call a timeout. We'll go to commercial break. You're listening to 107thezone.com, and we'll be back in a minute.
From Farmers Insurance, we want to say go Big Blue to our Cordell Blue Devils. Come by and see us at Gregg Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by South Market in downtown Cordell.
Go Big Blue! High Plains Bank, located at 200 North College Street in Cordell, is the place to handle all of your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on mortgages, vehicle, commercial, and ag loans, along with friendly customer service. At High Plains Bank, we always have a cup of hot coffee or a cold drink waiting for you. High Plains Bank, community-driven and a proud supporter of the Cordell Blue Devils, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Terry Jones at Sunshine Cafe in Cordell. Don and I just wanted to thank all of our customers for their business and support over the years. We so enjoy seeing you come through our doors, and we love serving you good food every day. If you haven't eaten at the Sunshine Cafe in Cordell, come see us. There's nothing like a little sunshine in the morning for lunch and for dinner. We'll warm up your day at the Sunshine Cafe on the square in Cordell.
All right, we're back here after the Hinton timeout. They bring out too wide to the left. Ball spotted just beyond the Blue Devil 45. To the left for the Comets. Running backs in an I formation. Quarterback under center. And they did it again. Offside. That's the second time they've got them. They got those 5 free yards.
Well, the timeout got them 5 yards out of the deal. So.
And that'll send the coach kind of back there.
They just had a little visit on the sideline, talk to them and stuff, and then they anticipate that snap count, and you just can't do that. So.
All right, 1st and 10. Now back on track with the chains. On a handoff coming straight up the middle. Big hole. Drugged down, tripped up by number 22, Aiden Zangy trips him up on the play. About an 8-yard game. He didn't get touched till he got beyond the line of scrimmage. That was a big hole there for him. Number 9 for the Comets, Denver Dallenberg. Second down, and we'll call it a long 2, possibly 3.
Yeah, Zangi was good. Did a good job tripping him up. Otherwise, he's going to the races on that one.
Yeah, 2 to the right, 2 wide to the right for the Comets. Coming straight at you, right up the middle. Oh, no, blown play, missed handoff, and if he can drag him down, that's a big loss. Catches him in the backfield. Missed play, missed assignment there on the handoff, and Zangi coming in the backfield sacks the quarterback for looks like about a 6-yard loss, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Ooh, that was a big play by Zangi right there. He blew through there, and the quarterback was running in circles trying to get away from him.
Yeah. And when I was watching it, I was looking at the size differential, and I was like, man, if he can just hold on for help, that'll be a big play. And he was able to bring him down solo, didn't even need help.
He just wrapped him up and hung on for dear life. Good job right there by the defense.
6:55 remaining in the third. Blue Devils lead this one 7-0. 3rd down and 9 for the Comets. I would imagine for them this is 2-down territory. If you get a chunk here and bring up short yardage situation, you go for it again, and he's going to roll to the right. He's throwing, and he is going to get met in the backfield, and he is sacked behind the line of scrimmage back at the 50. Andrew Guzman on the sack here. He's pretty happy with himself, and he should be. He closed that out really well, and they're going to mark him down on this side of the 50 at about the Blue Devil 48. And that's going to bring up 4th and about 16 or 17.
Andrew Guzman, he was bouncing out of that one after he got that good stop right there.
Yeah, he did.
Brings up a punt situation for the Hinton Comets.
Second punt of the night for the Comets. 6 minutes remaining in the third.
6:03.
There we go. They're swinging one to the left, bring one off the sideline. They're just trying to spread them out a little bit here, make sure they got the gunner situation squared away. High snap, and it's going to be, it's almost over his head. He punts it, but that's going to be a substitution infraction, and that ball's going to roll down to about the 3, but they're going to make him kick it again.
You bet. The flag came out immediately right there.
They're going to back him up. They're going to call it a procedure penalty, and that's going to back him up another 5. That punt turned out really well for the Hinton Comets. He's down to the 2, but it was a really high snap. He barely snagged it to keep it from going over his head. Rolled down to the 2, but they're going to make him kick it again because of the penalty.
Yeah, because the line of scrimmage had been at the Cordell 48. They should back him up on the Hinton side of the 50-yard line.
Let's see where they're going with it. Right at the 46.
Okay. I'll take a 6-yard penalty.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Works for me.
Why not? Okay, Dane Corbin back for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils looking to come after this one. They've had problems with the snap, and they had a bad one again. He gets it off, and it's a very short, very high punt. Out of bounds. That's going to go out of bounds. I bet in the Blue Devils, since we've had the ball on the 37 2 other times tonight, I'm going with the 37. What do you think?
Let's take the 37.
See where he's at. That's where he's at. 30, he's going to be 38. He's at 38. Yeah.
He was listening. He said, I'm going to prove you wrong here, Mike. So, not a problem. 38, 37 and a half. 37 and a crappie. Let's go with that one. So.
And I don't think their kicker, I think he kicks well. But they've had problems with all 3 snaps tonight. 2 of them almost sailed over his head. This one took a short hop to him and had to be a good shortstop to field it. 2 wide to the right for the Blue Devils, 2 wide to the left. Blue Devils spreading it out a little bit. Maddox in the backfield in the shotgun. Schweitzer, the running back, lined up with him.
On the left side now, he moves to the right side.
Now he moves back to the right. And they're going to roll to the right, and he's not going to find any room there. That was quarterback draw all the way. They were trying to spread him out and find a little room there, and that was just nothing doing.
Yeah, Paxton was blocking a tackle from Hinton coming through, but there was a few other linebackers that came through and dropped Cordell for a loss back at the 35.
Yeah, it wasn't the guy Paxton was blocking that got there. It was the other 3 guys that came through the line. First, and that's going to be 2nd and 13s, and Blue Devils 1 wide to the right, come back to this ace formation they're looking at, and they pitch to the left, And he's got nowhere to go. It was hemmed in, and he's found some room.
Corbin.
Running for his life, ran about 25 yards to get back to the line of scrimmage. That could have been a bigger loss. It could have been another 7 or 8 yard loss right there. And he was able to keep it from being that way. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 13. They pitched it off to the left, and Hinton jumped all over it, and he had the reverse field.
They had him hemmed up over on that left side over there. So.
Actually, a very good job just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to this A set. Quick toss to the right. Ball batted down again. They've had trouble with that tall defensive end out there.
Yeah,
and that's going to bring up 4th and long for the Blue Devils.
It was intended for Carson Nickel out there on the left side, and that ball was batted away before it even had a chance to get to him.
That's the second time we've run that play, and it has the same result.
You bet. Line up for punt formation this time for the Cordell Blue Devils.
Maddox back to punt. Was looking to sneak one last time on the short yardage situation. And Hinton covered it well, so he kicked it away. Good snap. Good punt. Straight up in the air. Not as long as we'd like, but a nice punt. And it bounces and takes a Cordell bounce down to just beyond the Hinton 35. We'll call it right around. He's going to put the nose of the ball on the 35. Let's see how we're lining up. Everybody's right back to the line of scrimmage, so we'll stay right here. It's Hinton Comet football at their own 35. Blue Devils come off the field offense. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 7-0.
Yeah, the would-be receiver for Hinton was right in the area when the ball came down. I thought, it'd be nice if it touched him, made it a live ball, but he very quickly got out of the way of that one. So.
Yeah, that's one of those moments that'll get you chewed up and down by a coach if you let the ball hit you on the punt. Power I formation is going to hand off to the deep back, looking for a hole, finds it, and after about a 6.5, 7 yard gain, going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Comets.
Up to the 41-yard line, almost 42. So good effort on that end of it.
All right, let's see here. 2nd down and 3. Blue Devil defense have been on the field quite a bit this second half. Matter of fact, all but for all 3 plays. So they're bound to be getting tired, but they're showing remarkable durability right now. Actually, it looks like they backed it up just a hair.
You bet. Well, you got to give credit to your coaches right here. They've worked them conditioning-wise and stuff, because Jake Widerstein and Dylan Ball and Darren Taylor with Coach Beasley doing a super job.
Coming right off this right side, looking for a big hole, finds several Blue Devils right there, and is rolled up short, looks like to me right at the moment, short of the 1st down marker. Going to be 3rd and very short for the Hinton Comets. Blue Devil defense up to the task on the last play. And no, they're going to give it to him. They went ahead and gave it to him.
They're going to give it to him. The ball is sitting on the 45-yard line, so it'll be a 1st down for Hinton.
About half of the football. It was about half of the length of the football, and is what they ended up getting it by.
I know the defense was trying to push hard and get it back off that line, but they must have said the nose of the ball touched it. So.
Off-balance line there. Run right behind that line. After about a 6-yard gain, up to about the 49 of the Blue Devils. That's going to bring up 2nd down and a short 4, long 3, right in there somewhere. 2:45 remaining in the 3rd. Here they come. They're going to come straight downhill at you until you stop it. So it looks to me about 2nd and 4. Blue Devil defense lines up the line of scrimmage. Comets looking to the sideline for play call. Unbalanced offensive line to the right. Running backs lined up in the eye, coming into motion with the tight end. And they come back to that left side, that right side anyway. He finds the edge for just a moment and is brought down right at the line to gain. It's going to be awful close. And I think they're going to actually leave him marked 3rd down and right at a yard, maybe less than a yard. 3rd and 1 for the Comets.
Inside the 46, outside the 45.
Hard to tell who made the tackle on that play. It's on the far side of the field, right in the middle of the Comet bench. 3rd down and 1. Comets come to the line. put a man in motion. We're going to come back and just straight push by the quarterback. And, he almost broke free there by the little spin. But after about a 3.5, 4-yard gain, it's going to be a Comet first down.
First down, number 11, number 12 for the Hinton Comets.
You can stack up first downs all you want. Got to score touchdowns.
Now
They've been proficient on offense, but when it's been important, Blue Devils been able to bow and hold them down. 1st and 10 for the Comets. Bringing their tight end in motion off to that right side. Brought down from behind, came in from the inside, and that's Drayton Maddox. Brought him down from behind after about a yard, maybe a yard gain, but they're not moving the down marker too much. They're going to mark him for almost no gain. Good play there by Drayton Maddox, slicing in from the backside on that one.
Yeah, because the ball was just barely outside the 40. Now it's setting on the 40, so he gained a crappie on that one.
And that puts you behind the chains. In other words, you have a long way to go with fewer plays. If you're offense, you want to get 3 to 4, 5 yards of play so you can stay ahead of your chains and stay ahead of your downs. And at a 2nd and 10, that's putting you behind the chains. Tight end in motion to the right. They're going to hand off over to the right. He's going to be cut down right after about a 4, maybe 5-yard gain. And it's going to bring 3rd and 5. 3rd and manageable, but that's a good number for the defense too. 3rd and a long 5. Blue Devil defense needs to hold here, get them off the field. Probably 2-down territory for the Hinton Comets. Get a piece here and try to get a piece on 4th down.
You got to figure Hinton's probably going to go dive play right side again. So.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything too anything too dramatic, and I'm still trying to figure out why they have not started the play clock. And that's a mistake somewhere down the line, either on the officiating or right up the middle. And he's rumbling. He's carrying some light guys with him, and down to about the 17-yard line with 7 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Hinton will get a first down on the 18-yard line. And that'll be their 13th first down of the ball game.
Here we go. They're going to start the clock, and I believe Comets will let it expire. At the end of 3, Cordell Blue Devils 7, Hinton Comets 0.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
You know, sometimes you just want good food cooked fresh and made to order just the way you like it. Or a great tasting quarter-pound hamburger for only $2 after 4 o'clock. And sometimes you just want a great salad bar any time of the day. And daily specials? That's a fantastic idea too. Well, we've got the place that'll make that happen right here in Cordell. Shorty's, just east of the traffic light in Cordell. Shorty's is even open late after every home football game. So find your coupon in the Blue Devil football program. That's Shorty's in Cordell. Go Blue Devils!
All right, we're back here to begin the 4th quarter. Blue Devils lead this one 7-0. Comets on the drive, however, have 1st and 10 right at the Blue Devil 18. Been just a steady, methodical drive for the Comets. Just dive plays, a little bit of off-tackle stuff, mostly straight off the left side or the right side of the guard. With a lead blocker by running back or lead blocker by tight end. So it's been physical this whole drive. So Blue Devils come to the line. Time to bow up a little bit here and put a stop to this drive. 1st and 10 Comets. Comets come to the line, one wide to the left. Two lined up in the backfield with the quarterback under center.
Yeah, and as we start this fourth quarter, Cordell leads 7-0.
And here we go. Puts the tight end in motion. They're running to the left, trying to get that edge. Blue Devils chasing it down from behind and have him brought down right after about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Let's see where they're going to stop him.
Maybe 5. They're almost at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right at a 5-yard gain. Chase it down from behind. They had numbers to that left side, and the linebacker core for the Blue Devils sliced in from behind to drag him down. 2nd down and 5 for the Comets. One wide to the left for the Comets. And quarterback coming back under center.
Yeah, the quarterback almost walks over to the Hinton sidelines to get the play, and then he walks back to the middle of the field.
I don't look for them to do any different. There they go, right up the middle. There was a hole there, big enough that Dudley could have run through. And
but I'm not that fast.
And that's going to be a 1st and goal for the Comets down to about the 2-yard line. That's what 2 or 3 yard line, and that'll be 1st and goal for the Comets. Blue Devil defense has been on the field the entire 3rd quarter. The offense had 3 plays, and Blue Devil defense has been on the field the rest of the time. Now, I know that doesn't mean a whole lot because we don't substitute a whole lot from offense to defense.
Right.
So these guys have been on the field you're looking at have been on the field the entire game. Die play straight up the middle. Good job by the running back. Defensive lineman blew it up in the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Comets.
With
10:47 remaining.
Just underway right here.
Let's see what they do. Are they going for 2? I imagine they'll go for 2. I'm looking over at the Hinton sideline, and they're trying to make some decisions over there. And it looks like they're going to go for 2. And that would give them an 8-7 lead and put the Blue Devils in a position where they had to score. Got to score. Here they put them in motion again. And they're going to pitch it all the way to the left, and there's a big hole there, and he goes in untouched. Hinton leads this one 8-7. 10:47 remaining in the ball game, and the Blue Devils trail now 8-7. You're listening to 107 The Zone, and you can find us at oksports.com. Thanks, oksports.tv.
Did you know water heating is the 2nd largest energy expense in your home? 90% of the energy your washing machine uses goes to heating the water. Your clothes really don't get any cleaner if you wash them in hot water. In fact, the kind of laundry detergent you use is more of a factor than water temperature. So save up to $40 a year by washing in cold water. Low-flow shower heads are also a great way to save water, hot and cold. Replace your old shower head and you could save more than 40% of the water you use when you bathe. These energy-saving tips brought to you by CK Energy.
Brown Ford in Cordell is now Wheeler Ford. Expect the same great service and selection you've always had from Brown Ford, now Wheeler Ford. Casey Horn and Tom Machunsky want to sell you a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. They have a great selection, pre-owned and new Fords. If we don't have what you want, we'll find it. Your small-town dealer is now Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Country dealer, country prices. That's Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Let us make you a real deal real soon.
All right, we're back. 10:47 remaining in the 4th quarter. Hinton up on this one, 8-7. Just scored their touchdown and 2-point conversion. We'll be kicking off to the Blue Devils this time. The last kick was just a little short pooch kick, basically keeping it out of the hands. I don't know what kind of leg he's got, or if it's strategy, or that's just as far as he can kick it. So here we go, lined up to kick the football. Number 9 is kicking for them, and that's Denver Dallenberg. He drives the balls down to the 30, fielded by Alex Grissom, looking for some room on the right side. Has a seam. He's pushing it up the field. He's across the 50. He's up to the 40, breaking tackles down to the 30, down to the 25. He's going to go all the way. Stop chasing him. He scores.
He did it again this week now, so Where did he take that one at?
He picked it up at the 30, ran 40 yards to the far side of the field, headed up the right sideline, and about the 25 brings it all the way back to the left side of the field. He might have run about 140 yards there for a 70-yard touchdown. Big-time play from Alex Grissom. Big brother, if you're listening, you should be proud.
Well, he did take 15 seconds to run it, but that's almost 100-something yards.
Yeah,
so.
he took 15 seconds to run it, and he's not that slow.
No, he's fast. They said he's one of the fastest players on the field, but he turned that corner over on the far side, and he was hammered down now.
All right, now the Blue Devils looking to go for two, with leading 13-8. 13-8, a touchdown. I'm not real sure about this one. If you get this one, a touchdown and an extra point ties you. And he's going to roll it to the left, cuts it back up the middle, but he's brought down from behind. Extra point is no good. 2-point conversion is no good, and we'll just stay right here for the moment. And the coach is going to meet a lineman somewhere, and no, he's not meeting the lineman. He don't like to play how that play was executed. 13-8 on this one. Blue Devils leading 13-5 now. Trailed the game for all of 15 seconds. So,
but that's how long it took Alex Grissom to run from his 30 on the south side of the field to the north side of the field, and then headed 70 yards down the field to score. So.
Yeah. So here we go. We're going to see a kickoff from the Blue Devils. I think everybody's still gassed off of that play because he fielded it over pretty much on. It was on the 30-yard line, but on the numbers. So he's on the far left side of the field. Immediately darts to the right side of the field to try to find the edge. He's met by some traffic around the 50, breaks out of that, comes down to about the 35, breaks a few tackles there, and breaks some tackles at the 25, and then it was over. Once he broke the tackles around the 25, it was all over. There was no catching him.
You know they worked on that kickoff return play right there all week long. Thursday's usually the day to work on that one, so you know they've worked on that a little bit, and they ran it to perfection on this effort right here.
Good response by the Blue Devils. You know, a lot of times when things haven't been going just the way you want them to go for you, it's easy once you get down to start getting your chin down and getting getting everything kicking the dirt a little bit. But a great response by the Blue Devils on that kickoff return. They're up 13-8 now.
So Cameron Cochran will kick off for the Cordell Blue Devils. Still have a pretty good breeze out of the south right here. So let's see how far Cameron can kick this one off for Cordell.
And I know we've mentioned this before, but he's been a very pleasant surprise for the Blue Devils. I didn't know who we'd have on the deep kicks, but he's done a solid job all year. Hinton back to receive about the 10-yard line. Cochran up. Nice deep drive. He's going to have to feel that over his shoulder. He fumbles it into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback.
You bet.
Nice kick by Cameron Cochran. They were trying to field it at the 10, and he drove it back to about the 2, and he fumbled it into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10. It will be on the 25. 1st and 10, I believe, on the high school. High school they still leave it at 20. College and pros it's 25. So 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Hinton Comets. And we got a little bit of a discussion on the field. It was called a touchback. If he fumbled it into the end zone, it probably shouldn't be a touchback. But Mr. Whitehat gives him the official. My guess is going to be a muff.
Yeah, because he didn't have control of it.
If he didn't have it,
and it fell in. He was backpedaling anyways.
Yeah. So a muff is if it's not returnable, it's basically still alive. So that's a touchback. Comets line up. Same formation almost all night. Tight end in motion. Blue Devils creeping in on that side. Hole right there. Running back finds some room for about 6 yards, 7 yards, up to he got up about the 30, so he rolled ahead. And they give him the spot for it. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. Blue Devils haven't been able to do anything with that lead blocker from the tight end. That's where they've been running their last series. They put a tight end in motion, and they motion them to the left or the right, whatever side they're going to go to. And so they have numbers. They have more blockers than people to block, and it's been hard to stop for the Blue Devils. There he goes in motion again off to the left. He's going to run right behind that. And he's got the room, and he's brought down after about a 3-yard gain, be enough for a Hinton Comet first down.
Almost the 34, not quite the 34, but close to it for Hinton.
Yeah. I think you may end up having to, just my opinion, may end up having to shift your safety or your linebacker to go wherever that tight end goes, just to match up the numbers.
Because only about one time they've had the motion guy go left and they run back to the right.
Yeah.
But all this second half, they have, if the motion guy, whichever side he went to,
that's where they
the
go.
side the dive play was going to be on.
And here he comes again, and he's a load. He looks like he's about 215, 220, and they run right behind him again, and he is 10-yard gain straight ahead. They're going to give him the first down. Their running game's really starting to crank it up for them now. I'm going to have to come up with something on defense here. First and 10 at 45 for the Hinton Comets. Blue Devils lead this one 13-8. 9:18 remaining in the ball game. And
clock becomes a factor, and fatigue becomes a factor too, because these guys have worked hard on both sides of the ball. Take nothing away from Hinton, but the Cordell Blue Devils offense and defense basically the same players.
Yeah.
And they have worked extremely well here tonight.
First and 10 for the Hinton Comets. Blue Devils showing blitz. And they pitch it to that left side behind the lead blocker, and they meet him just beyond the line of scrimmage. That was they changed something up and ran the blitzers, and it looks like only about a yard gain on that one. So 2nd and 9 for the Hinton Comets. And David Thane's going to give him another yard. So 2nd and 8. Blue Devils defense can't hardly call the tackle there because there's about 4 of them on the play on that right side of the defense. Linebackers have been very active tonight. Aiden Zangi and Rivera and Drayton Maddox and Preston Schweitzer. And the linemen have been eating up blocks as much as they can, so the linebackers can run free. One wide to the right for the Comets. They changed the formation a little bit. They're bringing them, left them there, and then just let them lead block again, and the running back shuffles through for about a 2-yard gain. So that's 3rd and about 6 or 7. I'm going to call it 7. So that's good defense there. Made just a simple adjustment to stack up the numbers with the blockers.
Yeah, they're trying to watch off their motion man, key off their motion man, so they've used him a little bit less and trying to go more dive play right here.
Yeah, because right now, the last couple of plays, the Blue Devil defense has gone wherever the lead blocker, the man in motion's gone. That's where they've gone. So 3rd down and 7 for the Hinton Comets. 7:30 remaining in the game. Blue Devils lead this one 13-8. And Blue Devils trying to hold on defense here. 3rd and 7. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right for the Comets. He didn't cross the neutral zone, so that wasn't offsides. And he is met just beyond the 50, right about the 49. And it's going to be 4th and long for the Comets. It's going to be 4th and about 4th and 4.5, 4 or 5. They're going to call it 4th and 4. We did have a defensive lineman jump, but he didn't get into the neutral zone.
Yeah, he slowed down. He knew he'd done it, and then he almost gave it up, but he safely stayed on his side of the line right there.
All right, we're going to have 4th and 4, and I bet you'll see on this play, you're going to see Hinton go on 2. They're not going to give this football up right now. 6:40 remaining in the ball game. Play clock down to 7. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to have to call a timeout. They're going to get a penalty. Play clock down to 3, 2. And he gets it off. He got the snap off, but the coach called a timeout with 1 second remaining. So
let's stay right here.
We're going to stay right here. Dudley,
I got some scores
going on for us.
Sayre leads Hollis 20-8. Hobart leads Mangum 29-18, and Frederick leads Merritt 21-0. Thank you, Rodney Nanas.
All right then. Blue Devil defense looking at a 4th and 4 here. You're probably going to get the hard count. They were going to throw that one. He took the snap and dropped back looking for a receiver immediately. They were going to throw that one. With the timeout, I doubt they continue with that play. But big play right here. If the Blue Devils stopped them, they have the ball and the lead at the 50-yard line, which is good field position, and you can eat up some time on the clock. Both teams, Blue Devils with 3 timeouts, and Hinton has 1 timeout remaining after this one. So we're looking at a pivotal point of the game right here, key point of the game, And Blue Devils have the upper hand here, looking like we're coming back from a timeout now. 6:29 remaining in the ball game. And
big effort right here. Big time to stand up and do something big.
Yeah,
time,
the fans here are being led by the band to stand up and cheer. And if you're at home, it's probably time to get up out of the easy chair and stand up and cheer anyway. 4th down and 4 for the Blue Devils. Hinton Comets come out of the huddle. 2 men wide to the right. They seem a little happy about the play they're going to run. The 2 wideouts. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 wide to the left. There's the play. They're going to run the straight dive, and he does not. Oh, he falls short on second effort. He falls forward on second effort, just getting the first down. He was met just before the first down marker, but falls forward. 1st and 10 for the Hinton Comets.
Just inside the 45, outside the 44. So call it the 44 for the Hinton Comets.
All right, then.
I got you.
All right.
No problem as the Hinton Comets come to the line of scrimmage right here.
All right, then. 1st and 10 Comets, 6:15 remaining in the ball game. Their idea is to run out the clock, score a touchdown, and walk away with the victory. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. And there, the defender, it looked to me like Zangi or Rivera sidestepped the blocker and stuck the running back. And running back slow to get up there. Couldn't quite tell who that was. After a 2-yard gain, he may not want to run that play just yet again. In fact, he's still bent over there, the guy who took the hit. He didn't like that play too much. 5:35 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils lead this one 13-8. 2nd down and long for the Hinton Comets.
Give me another score here. Burns Flat, Dill City 52, Carnegie 14.
Woo, there's a whooping.
Big time.
Dive play off to the right side, trying to bounce it to the right, and he is drugged down. There's a flag on the play. You're going to get a 10-yard holding penalty here. The defender had him cut off, and there, sure enough, it is. It's backing up 10 yards.
And Alex Grissom slam danced him into the carpet right there. I mean, that's a good tackle. He hung around. You'd think he was bulldogging right there. He just jerked him down big time.
Well, it was an easy holding call right there. Defender had a clear path at him, and then all of a sudden he was bent over backwards from being held by the offensive lineman. So that's a big play in the game with 5:17 to go. 13-8 for the Blue Devils. It's going to bring up 2nd and what do you call that, Dudley? 16, 17?
Yeah.
All right, then. So if the Blue Devils are just steady on defense, if they keep her shut down, they should be able to force Hinton to punt or into a 4th and long situation. Wouldn't surprise me to see a pass play here from Hinton. They don't throw much, but when they do, they throw it fairly effectively. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. He's going to look short, a slant pattern, and it is no good. Poor kid, the ball ate him alive out there. Didn't quite know what to do with it. I don't know if he lost it behind the line of scrimmage. Had several Blue Devils jump up in the air right at the line of scrimmage to bat it down, and he may have lost it before it got over the top of them.
And then the would-be receiver, he was hit by Dane Corbin, so he knows he don't want that ball again.
So 3rd and 17, key play, another key series here for the Comets and the Blue Devils both. Blue Devils hold, they can run the clock out. We got 2 wide to the right for the Hinton Comets. I've noticed something that Hinton does. They actually flip their linemen. They'll line up on certain plays and formations with the right guard and the right tackle, and they'll move them to the left. There is a timeout, final timeout for the Hinton Comets. 4:52 remaining. We're going to commercial break. You're listening to 107thezone.com.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Friends, here's some great consignments for Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. From Snyder, 22 purebred Angus cows, 4 to 5 years old, bred 4 to 5 months. 22 Angus calves, 4 to 5 weights. 10 purebred Angus heifers, bred 5 to 7 months to an express low birth weight bull. 7 4 to 6 year old ranch cows, 4 to 5 months old. Bred from HBT 35. Steers and heifers 4 to 6 weights. Worked and had a round of shots. Other good consignments as well. Wednesday, September 19th at the Hobart Stockyards. Remember, like Rex always says, we want your business and we appreciate your business at the Hobart Stockyards.
All right, we're back with 4:52 remaining in the ball game. 3rd down and 17 for the Hinton Comets. Going to have to go into the bag of tricks here. 2 wide to the right. Tight end, 2 bunch to the left. Single back, receiver in motion to the left, and they're looking to the left to throw. Looking down that sideline, it's intercepted by Dane Corbin. He let his receiver too much, and Corbin jumped around, comes down with the pick.
What a great job. It looked like the pass was intended for Dane Corbin.
He was in the route better than the running back was. They brought that receiver from the right side, sent him across the formation to the left, and he was supposed to run a wheel pattern. Quarterback led him too far, but Dane Corbin had jumped the route. He saw it coming. 4:44 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils have the lead and the ball. So at their own 30. And by the way, Hinton Comets have 0 timeouts.
They're out of timeouts.
They are out of timeouts. So 1, maybe 2 first downs, and this is all she wrote. 1 is key. You got to get 1 first down, and they're going to line up tight back in this wishbone formation. Oh, and he drops the football on the snap. Oh, boy, that'll put you behind the chains. That won't make someone happy. But Blue Devils recover. There's going to be a 2nd and 10 as the clock runs. And, you know,
ball stayed at the 30.
Ball stays there at the 30. Put you behind the chains, though. 25 seconds on the play clock. That should, if you do it well, take you right down to the 4-minute mark on the play clock. You're wanting to get so deep into that play clock, so by the time you punt, the other team doesn't have time to score on you. 2nd and 10, wishbone formation. Drayton Maddox under center. Hinton looking to blitz. I'm going to pitch it to the right. He's trying to catch the edge, cuts it back to the inside, breaks free for just a little bit. 9-yard gain by Kobe Rivera, keeping the clock running. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short with 3:50 remaining in the ball game. That's
I love
right.
to watch Kobe Rivera handle whether it's offense or defense, but then he's carrying that ball like a loaf of bread out there going, come on, Kobe, do your magic here. So.
Tuck it away, brother. Tuck it away. 3rd down and very short for the Blue Devils. 20 seconds on the play clock, 3:30 remaining in the ball game. A first down here will take another 75 seconds off of the clock, which is what you want at this play. You want this first down, and if you can get another one, I'd go straight. I wouldn't hand it off at all. I'd go right behind center there. They pitch it to Corbin. Corbin's looking for the edge, cuts it up the middle, has some room down to the 50, crosses the 50 to the 49-yard line. Shut up, Mike Sutherland, and let the man coach the game.
Into Hinton territory right here.
Some gutsy play calling, and the Blue Devils are moving the ball and eating up the clock. 3 minutes remaining in the ball game, and they're winding the play clock. Blue Devils have the football right on the 50-yard line.
On the Hinton side of the 50.
And literally it's on the 50, but it's just on that Hinton side. Blue Devils 1st and 10, 2:50 remaining in the ball game. Play clock down to 6 seconds. Ball snap. Running back finds room up the middle. There's going to be a holding call though. Corbin with a nice and nifty little run. And for a light guy, he's pretty brave sticking his nose there in the middle of all them fat boys.
He runs under the tackler.
And runs under him, but they're going to back him up 10. But the clock will continue to run. Now that's going to bring up – it's a spot foul. Where are they going to spot it from? Well, he's going to spot it from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
He was 4 yards down the field. And here we go. We have a late entry into the game. We have Gallagher –
Bodie comes
Bodie Gallagher into the game. 10-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 20. Clock should start. And there it goes. Play clock now starts. So it's going to be hard to get this next first down, but that you still get to eat this clock up. Should be able to eat up a full, 75 seconds, minute and 25, minute.
It's 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I mean you're looking at
Let's get a minute and a half out of it anyway.
Just eat this clock up. 2nd and 17. There's a reverse. He's coming out of the backfield. He's free. Alex Grissom, he's broke his first down. He's dragged down from behind at the 28-yard line. Great time, great play call, and that was almost all she wrote right there. If he breaks that final tackle, we're celebrating a touchdown right now. Great time for that play call. Everybody was moving left. It was an inside handoff to Alex Grissom, and he's down 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the ball game. And evidently, he ran out of bounds, and he's probably going to get chewed on for that just a little bit.
Well, that's okay. You've seen the afterburners kick in.
Yep.
He turned that corner, and he was wheels going down there. He's out at the 33. So Cordell will have a first down at the Hinton 33-yard line.
All right, then. Here we go. 1st and 10, 2:07 remaining. They got to get this ball snapped quick. They get it snapped, handoff straight up the middle, and he is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Forward progress stopped, and tempers flaring just a little bit. They're trying to strip the ball, and Rivera wasn't having any of that.
They were trying to hold Kobe Rivera up, not letting him go down so they could try to strip it, but Kobe Rivera was hanging on for dear life.
And, you know, right now the game is slipping away for the Comets, so they're pretty desperate. 13-8 lead for the Blue Devils with 1:40 remaining in the ball game. Maddox comes all the way over to the sideline to get this play call. 16 seconds on the play clock. 10, they're still in the huddle. Here we go.
He runs back to the
don't want to call a timeout. Clock's still rolling. 1:25. There we go. Lined up in formation. Handoff. Oh, pitch. They got him again. Corbin finds the edge. Breaks a tackle. A 12-yard gain. Another Blue Devil first down.
Dane Corbin did a 360 spin move over there when that one guy tried to tackle him. He spun forward and got a few more yards out of it. So.
And there's a scrum down there on the bottom. Don't know what the issue is down there.
Well, Hinton wants the ball back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, Dudley, I don't know if you remember. I don't know how you could forget. This time last year, we were watching the Blue Devils drive to win the ball game and not sure where the snap was going to go. And if you'll remember correctly, 4th and goal from the 1, the ball rolls under the quarterback's legs, and Ellis Grissom fields it, scoops it up, and scores a touchdown on the last play of the game.
Yeah.
And so here we are, another matchup between Hinton. In fact, that game, I believe it was 12-6 that Hinton led, and I think we ended up winning that one 14-12.
And we're under a minute.
And
now.
here we go into the victory formation. 5 seconds on the play clock. Maddox takes the snap, takes a knee. And that's going to end this ball game with 45. They'll probably have to snap the ball one more time. Yeah. But effectively, if we don't fumble the ball right here, and barring miracles, this game is technically over. Blue Devils go down 8-7. And then the following kickoff, Alex Grissom runs it back. Blue Devils lead 13-8. 13 seconds. They're gonna snap it one more time. 10 seconds on the play clock. 22 seconds remaining in the ball game, and the Blue Devils are going to come away with their first home win of the year, and that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is back-to-back victories for the Cordell Blue Devils. So what a big effort right here. What a big ball game. And you can see, you're talking about how it got a little pile-up and stuff like that. This moves Hinton to 0-6 on the year.
Yeah.
Good job, Coach. Good job, Coach. So, and it takes Cordell to 2-4 on the year, which is a super effort for the Cordell Blue Devils. Both teams meet at midfield to congratulate each other. What a big win for Cordell here at this home ball game on the first weekend of October.
And, you know, in games like this, there's pivotal plays, and young men make big plays. And in the first half, Kobe Rivera, makes the tackle for a loss. Pretty effectively ends the Comet drive right there at the first half, preventing them from scoring. The Comets come back and show a lot of character, fight it out there in that third quarter where they had the ball seemingly the whole third quarter.
Thank you now.
And they take the lead. They're up 8-7, and then immediately the Blue Devils respond and they hold on for the victory. This last drive, gutsy play calling, great plays by Alex Grissom and Dane Corbin on the offensive side of the ball to eat up the clock with first downs. An impressive finish to the game for the Blue Devils. Good play calling to end the round with Alex Grissom. just a good job all around.
You bet. And one thing that's impressive, I know they congratulated the other. You see Alex Guzman, he went over and was talking to some of the Hinton players because he's friends with them. He knows them. You know, when you're on the field, you battle full time. Whenever the clock ends and the game's over, you're still friends. You're still good compadres and stuff and having a good time. So that's true sportsmanship. The Hinton Comets are kneeled over having a meeting at their 40-yard line. Cordell had came over, celebrated the Cordell band for their support and the cheerleaders staff. Now the Blue Devils have gone back out here to midfield about the 45-yard line to have a meeting with Coach right here, because this is an important step for the Blue Devils. The Blue Devils lost their first 4 games of the season. They've won 2 in a row now, and then next week we travel to Frederick for a big district matchup.
Ooh, Frederick, that's a long way off. We'll make sure we pack a lunch, because I'm not sure there's anything out there but sunlight and wide open spaces.
It's been a day or two since you've been in Frederick, then, so it'll be a lot of fun. Want to remind everybody to tell your sponsors thank you. Go downtown on the square tomorrow for the big Red River shootout. Starts at 10 o'clock, opened up by the Cordell Band. They're going to have a big screen TV down there so you can watch the game there. Then there's a big cornhole tournament and a street dance tomorrow. There'll be food trucks, the whole shooting match. So go down, and portion of the proceeds go to support Meals on Wheels. Order your pumpkin rolls from the band. Cross country is at Hobart tomorrow. Junior high will be at home on Monday for Mangum. So get out and support these things. It's going to be a lot of fun. A big day downtown tomorrow. Tell your sponsors thank you.
All right, then. Well, that's the end of Cordell Blue Devil football for the evening. Till we catch you again next week at 7 o'clock. Blue Devils win this one in a tough one. Well-played game. Blue Devils 13, Hinton Comets 8. And that's the end of it for us. For Mike Sutherland and Dudley, good night, and God bless.
Thank you now.